Hi, welcome to our year 4 update on our project called Can You Hear Me Now? My name is Mark Tasse. I'm one of the co-principal investigators on this project, and I wanted to share with you where we are now after the end of our project year 4 and just forecast a little bit what we're going to be doing in year 5, the final year of our 5-year grant. Let me share my screen with you. All right, I hope you can see this. So again, this is a NIDLR-funded rehabilitation research training center on health and function. The name of our RRTC is Can You Hear Me Now? And the focus of our 5-year RRTC grant was really to develop instruments, measures to assess health, behavioral health, that could be used to elicit direct clinical information from individuals with intellectual disability, and for those instruments to be used in health research around the U.S. and internationally. The principal investigator of this grant is Dr. Susan Haverkamp. And my focus for today will be really around one of our projects, which is the prevalence study, where we're trying to estimate what is the co-occurrence of intellectual disability and psychiatric disorders in adults in the U.S. in the served population. This is our year 4 update. I want to acknowledge this project involves a large group of colleagues, researchers, as well as adults with lived intellectual disability experience who are part of our research team, the broader research team. The more focused team that's working day to day on collecting data and interfacing with our research sites, and I'll talk about that in a minute, are these colleagues here, which include Dr. Rebecca Andridge, Alexa Murray, Chelsea Cobranchi, Dr. Andrew Buck, Kristen Page, and Dr. Bob Rice. Again, the prevalence study is really to ascertain what is the proportion of adults with intellectual disability who also have a co-occurring psychiatric disorder. And we're building on the work of our colleagues through the first couple of years of the RRTC, who developed and refined a measure, a diagnostic clinical interview measure that could be used directly with adults with intellectual disability and their caregiver. For the prevalence study, we are recruiting participants through the National Core Indicators Framework, which has the richness of providing us with a random selection, a random population of all adults with intellectual disability who are served across the United States. We have 6 research sites, partners, including Ohio State University. We have the folks at Wayne State University, at the UCED in Michigan, colleagues at University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, at the Carolina Institute for Developmental Disabilities, UCED, Oregon Health Sciences University at the UCED there, at the Rhode Island College at the Paul Shattuck Center, UCED, and our other partners are at the Virginia Commonwealth UCED, at the Partnership for People with Disabilities. So we're really excited. These partners, we've been working together for the last couple of years, and this past year, they worked diligently at training their clinician researchers and interviewers, and we've collected a full year of data, and we're really excited to continue building on that data set. Again, our measures included confirming diagnosis of intellectual disability with an IQ measure and an adaptive behavior measure, as well as administering the diagnostic interview for adolescents and adults with intellectual disability to both the adult with ID separately and the administering the dyad to the study partner, which is a caregiver, a person who knows the adult with ID well, And a big goal is to, one, ascertain the proportion of these adults with intellectual disability who do present with a psychiatric disorder, but also inform us as to uh, the validity and the reliability of the self-report of the adult, and is there a point at which that self-report becomes more difficult to obtain based on communication skill or based on cognitive impairment, and at which point then do we rely more heavily on clinical information provided by a caregiver or a third party who knows the person well. So this is really important, rich information that we're trying to collect during this study. And again, we've just finished year 4, and we've collected data on a little over 125 adults across all 6 sites. We started analyzing our data on year 4 to make sure that we had a good geographic distribution, age distribution, race, ethnicity distribution, and that is looking great. So we're really excited, and we'll continue recruitment in year 5, which started a week ago. And so we're excited. So for the next 12 months, we'll continue collecting data across all these measures, across all 6 states that we have in our partnership. In addition to data collection around mental health, behavioral health, using our dyad, we will also be validating the sensitivity and specificity of our dyad, our diagnostic instrument for adolescents and adults with intellectual disability, which is a semi-structured clinical interview, against the gold standard, which is a psychiatric evaluation done by a certified, licensed clinician, psychiatrist, psychologist, who's also, in addition to being licensed as a mental health professional, is also a certified clinician through the NAD certification program, which establishes their competence and expertise around assessing mental health, mental illness in individuals with intellectual disability. So we're really thrilled by this other component of our study. And again, we're entering into year 5. We're really excited. Wanted to give you this quick update of where we are right now at the end of year 4. And really excited. Hope you continue following our project and our knowledge transfer. We've published a number of publications in peer-reviewed journals, but also clear language materials, which our our disability experience expert panel has helped us, along with some of our research team members, in developing clear language materials to start disseminating our initial findings. And we will be disseminating our final report sometime in 2024.